Prior to the pandemic, retail's future seemed somewhat clear. But post-pandemic, all the haze has vanished. The store continues to be the focal point for the bulk of retailer interactions, and it needs enhanced digital capabilities that allow it to be as precise as the customer's digital shopping experience.
Retail is challenged with taking friction out of their operation. Retailers have been faced with, how do I take friction out and still deter the bad guys?
Intelligence-led loss prevention needs more intelligence from sensors.
This concept of intelligence-led policing, it's not necessarily a theory, but it's a framework. And the idea is that the same thing in asset protection. We need to kind of know, in our case, we talk about the red and green journeys or pathways. And so, people come together in place and time with our places, with each other. We need to understand using sensors. In other words, they might be human sources, they could be electronic or digital sources, they could be video, oral sources as well. So how do we understand who's headed our way, what they're up to sooner, and then how do we tie together some of the sensors to make sense of what is not just their intent, where are they in the process, who are they coordinating with?
Digitizing the store has obvious benefits for better serving green shoppers, but it also has tremendous benefits for identifying and managing red shopper risk. An example of that is the Sensormatic exit solution that combines RFID, video, directionality sensors, and EAS to capture enhanced evidence of actual shrink events.
Yeah, with Macy's, it's interesting because it all started, Macy's and Sensormatic were loss prevention partners way back when. And then it evolved and became an inventory solution that was part of the Macy's arsenal of tools that they had, right? Which isn't loss prevention at all. However, the merging of the two, the inventory came into perspective around building on top of the deterrence factor of the loss prevention investment that they're making and that have made. Not only did they understand their inventory and they had events and deterrence for their loss prevention, but when they combined the two together, they actually understood what they lost, when they lost it, how much it was worth, what it meant to their inventory position, all from an internal perspective, but then they took that external, right? And they were able to even look at recovery and utilizing that data from a loss prevention perspective forensically now, because it was much more precise, much more rich in value to derive all kinds of recovery value as well. So it was just an awesome story.